Hey Shooby-Doodlers, how are you doing? Well, first of all, I have got a new vloggy kind of thing which I'm talking to now. What do you think of this? What's the quality like? I'm not sure about the sound yet. I've got to do a bit of work on that. I have been so busy this last week getting my Pandora KickStarter project ready. It is all ready to launch, and I'm thinking that might be on Friday, and I'm thinking I'm going to have a live show and I will launch my Kickstarter live. So it's going to be a new picture book, and it's a special limited edition, and I'll explain everything. You can ask questions, things like that, on Friday around about 4 o'clock UK time. So what else am I doing? I'm getting ready to go down to the New Forest. I live in the Forest of Dean, and I'm going to the New Forest. People in Britain get very confused by the New Forest and the Forest of Dean. They're quite similar in some ways, but very, very different in others. The Forest of Dean is kind of like a great big hill, and we're on the top, and we have got lots and lots of trees. It really is a forest. And the New Forest, surprisingly, doesn't have many trees. The New Forest has ponies, New Forest ponies, and they kind of wander around on their own. We have sheep, and we have wild boar that wander around on their own, so you have to be careful where you're walking. In fact, click here and you can see a little video when I encountered some wild boar one day a couple of weeks ago. Anyway, in the New Forest, I'm going to go to Netley Marsh Infant School, and it is going to be on Empathy Day, which is the 12th of June. What's empathy all about? Empathy, it's not sympathy. I'm having trouble with this. Actually, defining empathy is quite difficult. It's not sympathy. Sympathy is when you feel sorry for somebody, really. Empathy means kind of getting in someone else's skin, walking in someone else's shoes. It's kind of understanding how they work. So it doesn't necessarily mean you have to like them, but it's kind of understanding. So I suppose kind of reading body language and stuff like that is part of that. So I'm going to be with infant school, so this is kind of kindergarten up to second grade, I think, in the States, and something like that. So it's kind of, with us, it's reception and year 1 and year 2. So it's sort of 4 to 7 year olds basically. We're going to be telling stories and drawing and talking about body language and kind of understanding other people and things. What is really great is that I'm finally going to meet Sue Hendra, who is a children's picture book author. She writes great books. One of my favourites is Super Tato. Super Tato! So I'm going to meet her tomorrow, and she's going to be coming to the school as well, and we're both going to be working there. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll see if she's prepared to have a little interview maybe. And we'll talk about empathy, we'll talk about stuff like that. So what else? I'm kind of deep in my kind of big plan for changing this channel. It's like I said, it's going to be lots of more storytelling. There's going to be drawing. I know some of you are worried about there's going to be no more drawing, but no, there's going to be lots of drawing. In fact, I'm going to have a little drawing competition during the Kickstarter project. I'm going to show you how to draw Pandora, and I want you to draw Pandora, and I want you to photograph them and send them to me. I will tell you when. Don't start now. And I will have a prize of a piece of original artwork of Pandora for the person who sends the thing that I like most. It's not a competition. It's a how to please Shoo kind of thing. So that's something I'm going to do, but I will show all your drawings on a video as well. It's been lovely weather. It's been gorgeous weather. It's been so unusual. I actually managed to get in the garden and do some weeding yesterday. The weeds have been growing higher and higher and higher, and I think I got on top of them. And the tadpoles are busy, busy, busy. The pond is cleared now. It always goes a bit green when the tadpoles are born, but they seem to have sort of cleaned it up a bit, and it's all nice and clear, and you can see the tadpoles. So that is where I am at the moment, and there's things coming up this week. I've got stories coming tomorrow and Wednesday, which I did 2 or 3 years ago, in fact. So these are things which have come from another channel, which sort of I'm closing down. So I want to put them on here so that they don't disappear forever. And there are a couple of stories which I did with children in a school, and they're rather funny, rather silly, and I hope you're going to enjoy those. And then there's a drawing thing on Friday talking about doodling coming up. So there you go. That's what you've got to look forward to. And oh no, Friday. No, you're not going to get doodling because maybe I'll put that on. Maybe I'll move that to Thursday because Friday's going to be live. See you then.